Kojo.
Oh yes.
Fantastic Friday. But you brutal.
Challenge. But you be what guy?
You be hard guy.
How about you senior what man? Challenge.
Kojo. It's a cake. No, you've got some chaotic birthday or chaotic shout this morning, ladies and gentlemen. There's a chaotic shout to Joanna Christodia Tete. Wow, you are 6 years old today. We pray God's grace and mercies upon your life as you grow in the wisdom of God from your mom and dad, and they're saying we love you.
That's lovely. Another one. Happy birthday to Primrose Mensa of East Airport International School.
Yeah.
She's in year 2 Mars. She's 8 years old today. Messages: I pray that God will continue to bless and guide you. Age gracefully. Love you a lot. From your mother Veronica Anum Darko of Snit, Accra South area.
All right. Let's do more.
There's more.
You better shout you.
Most definitely. I mean, one to the legend himself.
Okay, the legend.
You know this song, Sikaye Moja.
Sikaye Moja.
Pat Thomas. Today's his birthday.
Oh, really?
Yes, today's his birthday.
Oh, Uncle Pat Thomas.
Wow.
Sikaye Moja, watching.
Sikaye ni Ramza, Sikaye Moja. Why is the little doctor not rich? You know that verse? The way Sikaye Moja. I mean, you're the instrumental. You understand this too. You see, those of us who
you have to carry Moja for me.
I'm dropping it. Kai. Sikaye Moja. The original patron of the Beard Gang. Father Beard himself. Black Santa.
Musical.
Hey!
2 seconds.
Cha, yimbum.
Sikaye Moja. Sikaye Moja.
I think pastors should have this song sung by the choir just before collection.
You know, parking.
That's your contribution. That's all. Challenge.
Today is the birthday of Sammy Forsen.
Well, a lot of upside down headed people are celebrating their birthday today. Bald headed bearded people. Oh wow! Happy birthday to Sambi himself, Sammy Forsen.
You'll be igniting from next week.
Hey,
ignite!
You've got the keys to the ignition.
Oh my God!
Hot and fresh out of the kitchen.
Sambi.
Hey. Challenge. Nice one.
Too good. Oh.
Seriously, just before the collection, especially if they don't do communion in that church, this can be the replacement.
Hey! Oh my God! The intro, everybody makes some way for their
challenge. They do the Lotto.
Oh yes, I remember.
He's a good Samaritan.
Why is the Lotto doctor not rich?
He's a good Samaritan.
Now I can expand my tie and dye business.
You take Lotto before?
No, never.
You take Lotto?
Oh no, I've read a lot about it though.
You take Lotto before?
I've read a lot about it. When I was 5 years.
You start at 5?
Wait, let me finish.
When
I was 6 years, then we went to do dancing competition. Then I won. So they gave me some small money. Then I went to stake Lotto. Relax. Then I didn't win. So I went and told my father that Adi will beat me by 1. and then my father said, "Above races."
Will be 2 by 1.
And that was the last. You've seen the advert.
So you want to try it?
And from that day,
yes, sir.
From that day, I said gambling. And then later on, when we were, in a crib moment, we realized that gambling was not good. I said to myself,
you don't do it again.
So even when if I come and buy something, so there's a raffle, I say I'm taking.
You don't raffle.
But I tried.
Someone has an entirely different story. When it comes.
Where's the truth?
I tell you.
Anyway, get the Sports Center.
We can do a couple more chaotic shouts. This one says, "I am so lucky to have you as my friend. I want to wish you all the love and happiness in the world, all of which you deserve. I'm looking forward to many more years of friendship. Happy birthday, Ikuya Ode. Have a birthday as special as you are from your dearest friend." And Ikuya Ode hopefully knows who that is. Yeah. Imagine when you are not your best friend's best friend. Okay, one more. This one says, chaotic birthday wish to my auntie, Mrs. Francisca Turkson, formerly of Christ the King School. This is from nephews Pakwesi and Jojo. So wishing you long life and good health.
Right.
We love you loads.
Okay, so let's get into the Sports Center this morning.
Let's do it.
And it's brought to you by
MTN. Choose your own bundle, your own with an MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. It's also brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. Okay, so MTN understands that the best things in life should be easy to enjoy, and that is why it's now extra simple to buy your preferred data bundles on *138# on MTN. You can now purchase all of your data bundles via a simpler menu on *138# and bundle away at your own convenience. Go on then, enjoy the simpler, easier and more convenient way of buying data that does not expire on MTN, because we're good together. MTN, we there for you everywhere you go. Now, all thirsty engines, alert! Total Quartz 9000 Future 0W20 is here to deliver excellent engine protection and cleanliness. It will increase your oil change interval while reducing your fuel consumption. Okay, it's specially conditioned and developed for the latest generation engine. That means yours. So for optimum performance and efficiency of your car, go to your nearest Total service station and get the Total Quartz 9000 Future 0W20 and ensure your car is well protected. Join the Total Quartz Nation movement now. Total Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer. Now, just before you go, George, let me say a very quick good morning.
Okay.
Code name Yvonne.
Oh, code name Yvonne. Okay,
Nyanyin.
nice. Nyanyin, that's it.
Yeah, continue.
All right, let's get into the Sports Center. And coming up,
with maybe the biggest penalty kick of his young life, facing Petrogulakshi, and scores! Keeper went the right way, but João Felix finds the corner. It is Leipzig 1, it's Atletico Madrid 1, and we have 20 minutes to play in this Champions League quarter-final. Angelino pulls it back, and the shot is driven and deflected in, and surely that will win it for Leipzig. Tyler Adams hit the shot, it took a huge deflection and flew into the roof of the Atletico Madrid goal. All Black is beaten, Atletico Madrid beaten. There are 2.5 minutes of normal time to go, and Tyler Adams, the young American, has scored his first goal in European football. What they want is the final whistle, which goes now. It goes now, and Leipzig are into the
Real lives they overcame a typically cautious Atletico Madrid to reach the first Champions League semi-final just 11 years after their formation. And later tonight, there's live commentary on Joy 99.7 FM when these two meet in the third quarter-final.
Lewandowski pulls it back, and there's the goal, which is smashed in by Serge Gnabry. Loves scoring goals in London in the Champions League, the German international. The Chelsea mistake punished by Bayern Munich.
David Rack assists the ball to Luis Suarez and then to Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi with the ball then. Oh, lovely dribble with the left foot and it's into the penalty box. Falls down, stands up again. That's typical Lionel Messi. Turns around and that's a very good goal by Lionel Messi. Phenomenal figure, Lionel Messi with a solo effort, dribbling through the penalty box and with the left foot clipping that to the far post. Barcelona lead by 2-0. Later, Atletico Messi once again.
Gnabry, Robert Lewandowski. Gnabry never stopped running. Gnabry shot 2-0. Brilliant football. So simple, so effective, and at the end of it, so critical. It's a double tonight for Serge Gnabry, and the hole's got a bit deeper for Chelsea.
Is Luis Suarez going to do this for Barcelona? Will they find a third goal? Few paces back, hand on waist, right inside the D. Yet to run towards the ball. Luis Suarez goes in, right footed, lifted up into the top corner, and Barcelona lead by 3-0. Punches the air, Messi smiles, they've got the result. It's Barcelona 3.
A blockbuster is expected when the Joy UCL commentary build-up begins at 6:30 p.m. tonight. Two five-time champions in the shape of Barcelona and Bayern Munich clash, and we have you covered. But first, let's talk about last night's action, because after that poor first half, Dani Olmo header, actually ensured that they got the lead ahead of Atletico Madrid, and then Atleti's substitute João Felix leveled the tie from the penalty spot after he was fouled in the box, and then the goal finally came from the young man Tyler Adams, the man from the United States, deflected 2 strikes, 2 minutes, from time to send Julian Nagelsmann's exciting side through to face Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-final next week. We can now hear from the winning manager, Julian Nagelsmann.
It was a good game of my squad. I'm very happy today. Atletico defend, like all the games, very good, but at the end I think we were a bit better in the final third. I think that makes the difference today. We did not create many chances, but Atletico also did not create many chances. But at the end I think we were a bit more dangerous for the opponent's goal than Atletico did, and so I think it's okay that we reached the semi-finals. As a manager you have to look forward and you have to look about the next game, prepare the next game, prepare the next opponent. Do not have a lot of time to celebrate this victory, but perhaps we drink a beer together in the hotel, and then tomorrow we'll focus on PSG.
So have you got a plan for Mbappe, Neymar and the rest?
We have to be very fast on the defense line, but there will be situations where you cannot defend these guys on your own. You see it yesterday. Atalanta tried to covering them man-on-man, and so that's not that easy, because if you lose a duel, then they've got numbers up in the next line. So then there are a lot of stars in this team. It will not be that easy, but we try to go to the final.
Well, that's the game last night. We know Atletico Madrid have been knocked out. Thomas Partey didn't play in the game, but definitely the road has just come to an end for them, and there's no chance for them to win it. Now let's talk about what's up tonight. That's the biggest game everyone is looking forward to. Barcelona up against Bayern Munich, the third quarter-final clash in the Harry's UEFA Champions League season. Live commentary on Joy 99.7 FM with a build-up at 6:30 p.m. You need to follow us with a hashtag JoyUCL. Now let's hear from one of the key men who may actually have an opportunity to decide where this game ends. Is Bayern Munich's Thomas Müller, who's been speaking ahead of this game.
In these kind of games, it doesn't matter what was in the past. The quality of this team of FC Barcelona is still very, very good, and in one game everything is possible. Also for us, so we are in a great shape, no doubt, but we have to be ready.
It doesn't get any bigger than this. Bayern Munich up against Barcelona, and we've got you covered, right? Make a date with the team then. Now let's move out of the Champions League and begin to talk about the Premier League. The English Premier League has scrapped its winter break for the 2020-21 season because of the fixture congestion resulting from the coronavirus pandemic. Now Mike Peckins has this report.
The fixture congestion brought about by COVID-19 means teams won't have the one weekend and one full midweek off in February that they did this year. The Football Association said the break, which was staggered for teams, would greatly benefit club and country before England's Euro 2020 campaign. That tournament has now been postponed until 2021. Any hope of a similar break before it begins won't happen due to the need to cram 3 domestic competitions plus European club and international football into the reduced season. FA Cup replays have been scrapped for the 2020-21 season, and League Cup semi-finals will only be one leg.
Right, let's talk at Accra Hartsville this morning then, and it's been 3 months since the Hartsville started their Pobiman project. The ultra-modern training complex, which, when completed, will have a staff unit, senior housing unit, training centers, lockers, toilet facilities, kitchen, amongst others. Is definitely one that we're all keeping our tabs on. Former Hearts chairman Harry Zakor is happy with the project. For him, the move is in the right direction.
I know the way to be on top there, you know what I mean, and the MD, you know what I mean. But when there's a clubhouse, all that money you spend on the hotels, you can just put the boys there and put them for about 1 or 2 months just to bring them up, you know what I mean. We have to do that. Like what we used to do in our time, when we're playing Africa or we are playing the league, sometimes we put them in a camp for 1 or 2 months before the league takes off.
Harry Zakor. It's now time to hear from Hearts Managing Director Frederick Moore, who believes the project will be ready by the end of the year.
On paper, we are doing what we should be doing at the end of the month, so we are ahead of our target. So we are carrying on. We are hoping that we'll be able to complete on time, because there's in development, in big project development, there can always be some issues, like if the rains fall for 2 days, you can't work. That means you delay. So if we can get ahead of time, it makes it easier. When some of those things happen, then we can still carry on.
So you spoke about completing the project on time. What is the time scheduled for the completion?
The total time schedule is for 6 months, but I normally allow another 3 months. So all our planning is to complete by the end of December. Okay. So we are hoping that at the end of December, the minor things, if you've been at big project sites, they finish, and it takes about another month doing the small things, tidying up, making sure that all the electricity work, all the water works, all of those things needs to happen.
Now let's end on this note, because the 1966 gold medalist Ebenezer Okoade says the Ghana Athletics Association has failed in aggressively scouting for track talent across the country, and blames the situation for Ghana's failure to win laurels on the world stage. Now, Ghana has struggled on the world stage since Okoade and his teammates won gold at the 1966 Commonwealth Games in 4x100 meters, and he's giving some advice.
We can solve that by combing around the country. We need to have what we call justify your inclusion and all comers. All comers. When they had a soccer match at halftime, they announced it. If you think you can run for Ghana, so halftime when Hearts is playing Kotoko or whatever at Kumasi, wherever they go, all comers. And if you do that, especially if you go up north, the guys they are much taller and leaner.
Yes.
You know, so it's a lot of talent around. It's a question of harvesting it and harnessing it, and that comes through organization. I mean, I don't think we are organized as well as we should be. You know, given what we used to do 60 years ago.
Ebenezer Okoade did feature in the Joysports special documentary. It was aired yesterday at 2 p.m. It shows again today at 10 p.m. And then we've got a playback for you as well on radio this afternoon. So you want to look forward to the man who, alongside his colleagues, managed to win gold for us at the Commonwealth Games in 1966, and that feat has not been replicated or replicated ever since.
Yeah.
So that's about it for the Joysports Center this morning. Go, Joe!
Yeah. Just before we go, one quick late entry, and then I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Because this one is a crucial thing. I think it's a national issue.
Okay,
but first, happy birthday to Sani Eyima Yuku, proprietor of Penfield School and Cozy Ridge Hotel. This is from your wife, Charlotte, and she says, "You are my hero. God bless you with good health and long life."
Beautiful, Sonny. Enjoy the day.
So I was sitting here daydreaming of Mashke. Okay, I was dreaming about it, and then somebody said to me, "Oh, Mashke, yeah, it's nice, pal. When you're Krandoko, let me say, Krandoko, Mashke with Krandoko. What are you talking about?" So it started a whole debate about Gan Kinke and Fanti Kinke. And I'm even surprised that there is a debate. But let me ask you, which one do you prefer?
Gan Kinke versus Fanti Kinke. But I'm going for Gan Kinke.
Say what? Pardon?
I'm going for what? Gan Kinke.
But you have disappointed your father.
I'm going for I'm going for Gan. I'm going for Gan.
Sammy, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Sammy, get your microphone.
Sammy Adami says what?
I'm going for Gan.
Samuel Adamo.
Gan Kinke. They have something they call Intishino. It's the best medicine for malaria and fever.
Yeah, but
that thing that looks like
Could you see? Fanti Kinke one is
Master. Gan Kinke is multi-purpose.
I'm listening.
You can use for so many things. Gan Kinke on in Kwine Beko, on in Shito Beko, on in Kuman Kwine Beko, on in Stew Beko, on your Via Beko. Fancy Kinke, Fancy Kinke, I know they, now,
let me explain. Fancy Kinke is not a show. Fancy Kinke has a. Please. Hold on. You people have spoken about your Gan Kinke. You people have spoken about your Gan Kinke. And yes, you are my landlord. But I pay rent. So let me speak.
You can't use that word.
Hey,
use the word. You can't use it on job.
Landlord.
But we need to play a song that has that song in it.
Draw and Apollo. You can't use that word on job. You say Gan Kinke is multi-purpose.
Yes.
And you are saying that it's not what.
Gan Kinke. Gan Kinke. You can use it for anything. Can you put Gan Kinke in bread?
Gan Kinke is promiscuous. Let me use that. If you don't like the word I use. It is promiscuous.
All right.
Now, let me
stop eating Gan Kinke.
Listen. You people have said what you have to say. You people have said what you have to say. Now listen. Fanti Kinke. Look. You see how well dressed it is. It's not wearing those flimsy, skimpy leaves that you people pick from corn. No. Fanti Kinke is properly covered, layer after layer of designer leaves. Now, when you are finally able to unravel the beauty of that wonderfully wrapped crisscross attire, and you get to the internal Kinke within, and you break off a piece, you break off a piece. Gentlemen, I will not let any of you speak until I'm done. So just have patience and listen. Try and see. We'll see who are sitting Fanti Kinke this morning. All right. Yes. So once you finally get to the internal product and you break off a piece of that wonderfully half solid, half soft, delicious. Have you ever touched your tongue to a key? A key. You see those keys, that the old big keys. Those old big keys. When you touch it, it gives your tongue a little bit of an electric shock. That's how Fanti Kinke is. You touch your tongue with it, and you get a tangy, sharp reply. That tells you that you are putting quality in your mouth. Fanti Kinke doesn't go with bread and no. It does a number of important things. It does them well. Fairboy says what? Fairboy says what?
Fanti Kinke
yes.
is the direct opposite of fraud.
Yes!
So wrapping it.
What you see you get?
What's the opposite of fraud? The opposite of fraud is honesty. Yes. The opposite of fraud is honesty. The opposite of fraud is honesty. No. Fanti Kinke is the direct opposite of fraud. Yes. Look, Fanti Kinke is a triumph of marketing. It's a triumph of marketing. Beautifully wrapped.
He didn't make the point. The point is that Fanti Kinke's dressing is highly deceptive. You see big Fanti Kinke after getting everything off.
Let me tell you something.
Gan Kinke, what you see is what you get. Okay, come again.
That is why comparing Fanti Kinke to Gan Kinke, it's like comparing diamonds to sand. Yes, sand you can gather plenty of it for the same price, but diamonds you can only give a little bit at a time. That's why we wrap and package it carefully to keep the precious cargo safe.
By the time you unwrap it,
but let me tell you something, George. Fanti Kinke.
Gan Kinke is the definition of kinky. Not only in Ghana.
What are you talking about?
Yes, Ghana kinky.
What are you talking about?
Ghana kinky defines kinky.
Hey,
when you go to the UK,
not coming.
Let our friends from the UK come. They are looking for Ghana kinky in the UK.
Who told you? There is nothing more rare. There is nothing more rare and scarce than fancy kinky. Hey, chill your water. Chill your water.
It's such that lasts longer.
Thank you. And the longer it
can keep Ghana kinky for a year.
And it's like wine.
You can keep
like wine
for a year.
The longer you keep it, the more it ferments, the more delicious your soup, your soup kinky. Charlie, but when you throw in your ice cubes, you mash the thing. Hey! What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The only
pepper.
I'm saying that you when you activate the phone line,
you know what? I don't think we should have this debate in here.
Yes.
All right. You call us 0302-216-541, 0244-340-437. Fanti Kenke or Gan Kenke?
I go buy Kenke.
Which one did the real ano? Which one is the MVP?
It's Gan.
What I thought Fanti Kenke that you can put in drip and use to save life. Call us 0302-216-541, 0244-340-437. You can fuel aircraft. You can fuel aircraft with Fanti Kinky, properly soaked.
Same with Fanti Kinky. I eat Fanti Kinky with Abenkwan.
Yes. What the combination?
I don't you know my wasaman and our favorite soup is Abenkwan.
Hey, and then they will say. Fancy Dokon.
The man did not.
There's be against him.
The man did not.
Against some sardine. Jacob is in Tema. Jacob, good morning.
Good morning, Kojo.
Talk to me, my brother.
Fancy Kinky no own kind of home. God Kinky far ahead of Fancy Kinky. Because the God Kinky can be used for so many things. You can take it with any other thing, even including match Kinky. If I out on kind of home. Na fatu ono di better 5 days na match and match. Uncle he is papa.
Oh, we've lost Jacob. Jacob, you have been brainwashed. Let's talk to Nat in Laboni. Nat, good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. How are you?
I'm fine. Talk to me, Nat.
Kojo, I am highly surprised. Morning show, a busy day like this, and you spent minutes talking about Kinky.
And you have called us. You spent credit to call us. Thanks for calling. All right, you can call us too. 0302-216-541, 0244-340-437. Fanti Kinky or Mash Kinky? We're talking about what we love. Here's Kofi. Kofi, good morning.
Good morning. Fanti Dokon is the best.
Yes, thank you.
Tudokon was also a tie. What is this ancestor? What does he talk now? What does he do? That's what I want. My one with the thing in our contract. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Yes, Elvis in Tema. Good morning, Elvis. How you doing? Elvis, good morning.
Good morning, Kobe.
Talk to me.
Kobe, you are thinking too much. That is the best. How many offices do you go to every morning that is Fasikenke?
Because it's rare, Anna. It's rare, Anna.
No. Ganteke is the best. Ganteke is the best. Throughout the week, my office guys will be eating Ganteke throughout. Yeah, trust me.
We should try Fanti Kenke today and come back to
No. So all the English that you speaking today, just forget it.
Thank you for calling. Vanessa is at 37. Hello, Vanessa. Good morning.
Hello, Kojo.
Hi, how are you?
Kojo Pa, you are not doing justice to Fanti Kenke.
Talk for me.
So you are not giving the uses properly. So Fanti Kenke can be used as food. It can be used as a source of medicine. It can be used for industrial purposes. Those days, cement bag, cement or fire. Fancy dokun na wasum na waje time.
Thank you.
One day when you as a fancy kenke. You can use it to take live soup. You can use it to take okra. Hey, while I want you serious. You do it in 2 days and it's going rotten. You can keep fancy kenke for like 3 months or more, and it is still intact. When you are open baby for Mori and I keep because you bet you what fancy kenke is. Get away with the anchor dokun.
Vanessa, you do. I wish I could end it here. Here's Kelly from Winneba. Kelly, good morning.
Anyway, good morning. What you Tata?
Yeah, Tata.
You don't say it well. You look at when Abedi Pele was in his prime. Look at the name. He's called Abedi Ayu. And then Okafa Pele, because Pele is superior. Dokun was there. Not Nkran. What the town of Nkran Dokun. From. Now when you say ice cream to what the Nkran Dokun, ice cream. What do you mean? I'll pay for milk to go. Nkran Dokun, I put to him as a damn mobile. I must mad Dokun was this all time.
Thank you. Industrial purposes. Kelly, you are the man. Amos Madokun was also a tie. This is based on a true story. All right. Well, listen. We certainly want to hear from you. We'll talk more about this in a moment. Hey, Samuel Dame, why have you made me play this song? What does it mean? First of all, translation. What are they saying? What does that mean? But did they state which kind of document?
No, they don't state. Well, in Ghana,
Ghana
document is, you know, so
we will never play this song here again. Oh goodness! Well, look, Twitter is a buzz. Why don't you keep tweeting? Use the hashtag JoySMS. We'll share your preferences with the world. We'll open the lines a bit later as well. But right now, it's time for the Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG. We stand with you. I know nothing is impossible even in these challenging times. CBG, your most trusted bank, gives you *924# to get digi with it, making it easier to get used to the new normal of banking and business transactions. Now with *924#, get digi with it. If you can conveniently perform banking transactions anywhere at any time, then aren't you winning? Bank safe with CBG on *924# and get digi with it. You may alternatively use their ATMs and electronic platforms, and all branches are open and poised to serve you with first-class customer service. Should you need in-branch service, note that they will enforce all safety directives for both staff and for you, their cherished customers. Follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at CBG Bank Limited. Now, if you want to know more, call 0302-216-000. Get digi with it with CBG *924#. CBG, we stand with you. Right, here we go. It's the Joy Business Minute.